Those of you who are in your classroom, on your phones, as an example, while the lesson is happening, you know, when this year passes, when this year is over, you who have been disruptive in the class, okay? At the end of this year, you are going to be out of the classroom. So me as a teacher, it doesn't bother me because you're going to be out anyway. All we have to do is tolerate you until the end of the year and you'll be gone. A 30% pass mark was determined not because it was good for the student. A 30% pass mark was decided upon not because it is good for you. It is not good for anyone. But you know why it was decided that 30% should be the minimum mark?
To get us out.
Put it here.
Not me.
That 30% pass mark, you are right, was decided upon to get you out of the system. You get that? Yes? So the school actually is operating like a factory line. People are coming in, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and on Matric, gone out. Next batch, gone out. Next batch, gone out. So you, who have a very bad mark in Matric, right? Okay? You have a very bad mark in Matric, but you passed. You got 30%, you met the minimum requirement. Are you the school's problem now? You are not the school's problem. Now you have to live your own life with that 30%. And with that 30%, guys, you can't do anything with that 30%.
Yes.
Let me tell you, you can't do anything, no nothing with that 30%. So even if you end up doing nothing with your life, absolutely nothing with that 30%, this school building here will still exist. And they'll get a new group of students coming here. This 30% is not designed for your success. This 30% is not designed for your happiness. This 30% is not designed for your future. This 30% is just designed to get you out as quick as possible, to make space for the next group of students.
Yes, please.
That is why we don't recommend striving for that 30%. This is what we recommend, guys. And I'm going to explain why we are saying that. Okay? We believe that every student, and I mean this, when I say every student, I mean you, okay? I mean you. Every student should strive and aim for an A. Because aiming for an A and landing on a B is better than? It's better than aiming for a B and landing on a C, even though a C is better than a D. Now here's the thing. You know why we advocate this? Here's the interesting part. You see, when you aim for an A, and you miss the mark, you miss the A, you will fall to a B or something lower, just but around there, okay? You will fall to a B or to a C. But if you aim for 30% and you fall from there, what do you fall to? You can only fall from if you are aiming for an A, you can only fall from that A to a B or a B to a C, right? Yeah. But if you are aiming for a 30%, you don't fall, you fail.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay? So, let me tell you, If your goal is to pass Matric with a 30%, you will be struggling in your life for the rest of your life. So you need to do what you need to do in order to aim for a higher grade. Okay? So here's the thing. Let me tell you. Some of you will say, oh, but you know, my parents are like this, that is why it's so hard for me to do so well. Some of you will say, oh, but we don't even have food to eat, how are we going to have time to study? Some of you will say, oh, but I'm so poor, I don't have the privileges of others. Some of you will have so many reasons why we cannot do better. But you know what? When you finish Matric, nobody cares whether you have food to eat. Nobody cares whether your parents are alcoholics or addicts or bad people. Nobody cares whether you are poor. You will be suffering alone. The onus to improve the future for you is only in your hands.